Hello and welcome to the Powerboost meditation. Today, let us experiment with the theme permanently temporary. Permanently temporary. We know that we are spiritual beings, we are eternal, we are permanent, we exist forever. But the role that we are playing, the part that we are engaged in, the story that we are experiencing all around us is temporary. Temporary means something that doesn't last forever. Temporary means that it has a beginning, a middle, an end. It is subject to change. And when we play our parts, many times we actually forget or we don't emerge this reality consciously that everything is temporary. The body that we are in is temporary, it is changing. One day it was born, one day it will not be there. The people that we interact with, they are temporary. Many of the souls we didn't know before a certain time, and we are interacting now, and after a certain time, we will forget. The objects are temporary, right? Now we are using some objects, but after we leave someone else, we will use them. So we know that everything in this physical dimension is temporary, and only this truth is permanent. So we are permanently temporary in this physical world. And when we realize this truth, then there is an inner freedom. Then I don't get attached to anyone or anything. Then I know that the present moment that I have, the company of friends, family, whatever I have in this moment is a gift from God. So let me just cherish this moment and not uh, try to label anything or anyone as mine. Because mine just means that I feel something or someone permanently belongs to me. So, with this attitude of just seeing everything as fleeting, everything as transient, allows me to stay detached and not just detached but also loving. It emerges the real soul within. We're able to love everyone unconditionally. We're able to give to the world unconditionally without expecting anything in return. And then the life has a higher purpose, a higher meaning. When we realize we are here for a short period of time, then we want to maximize everything. Then we want to strive for a higher good for not only for the self, but for the entire world. And so just this one consciousness, permanently temporary in this physical world, allows me to then realign myself with the truth and experience the richness and fullness of life. So let us take a few moments to experience being permanently temporary. As we sit back and relax ourselves, we realize that we are spiritual beings of light. We are playing our roles in this physical dimension. We are actors. We are eternal. The stories that we are engaged in are temporary. The roles that we play are temporary. They keep on changing. The only thing constant in this world is change. And I realize that there is no point attaching my heart to anything that is temporary. And with this detachment comes a sense of unconditional love. So let us take a few moments to just realize everything in the physical dimension, to see everything that I use, everyone that I meet as temporary. They had a beginning, middle, and will end. This allows me to gently pay attention to the permanent being inside the temporary body, inside the temporary role. I look at the permanent soul. I realize that as souls, we are eternally connected. We're all brothers, all spiritual friends, belonging to the same family, loved by the same divine. And as we gently shift our attention to the unlimited, the permanent home of the soul, I experience being completely surrounded in the presence of the divine. The only permanent relationship that I, the soul, have is with the one, the divine. I allow the presence of the divine to permeate my being. As I drop all the other layers, all the hats, and I'm completely present in this moment now. With my eternal companion, my eternal family, my eternal home, the eternal self, experiences, the eternity of life. I realize that everything happening in the story world down below is temporary. It's like a cloud, takes on different shapes, forms, keeps on changing. I spend a few more moments here with my permanent companion, divine. I allow the unconditional love of the divine to enter my being. the only one who knows me beyond the temporary identities, temporary labels, the only one who sees me the way I am in my reality as a being of light. I allow just this one presence to influence me deeply. The influence of the divine makes me safe, secure, emerges within me truth. And as I, the being, gently back into the physical dimension, temporary dimension, I carry within me these deep feelings of belonging to the one, having one permanent relationship that sustains me, makes me who I am, is my only strength and support. I realize that I am permanently temporary in this physical world, in this physical body. My only purpose here is to be myself and spread God's light in the world. Om Shanti.